Hey everyone, it's Stephanie here with a video sharing my Erin Condren Life Planner and more specifically Studio L2E stamps and how I use them in my planner. I've showed these in previous videos as well as blog posts, and I've had some questions about the actual stamps and some requests to see them a little bit more close up and me showing them how exactly I use them throughout my planner. So what I'm just going to do is use a older sheet from my planner from the very beginning of July, I think it was, just because I didn't have my planner in time to use this week, so I had a few blank pages. So we're just going to use that as my little template to go ahead and do some fake planning to show you how I use my stamps. So I just have this great Orla Keeley bag from Target. It's actually a makeup bag, and it comes in a set of 3, and this is the largest one. And I like to keep all of my flat supplies in there, so any of my stamps and my label stickers and the fun stickers that Erin Condren sends with the planner, all that type of stuff I leave in that little pouch, and it holds everything perfectly so that I can quickly grab it and go if I'm going to be on the go with my planner. In addition, I like to use these small little inks if I am traveling with my planner, just because they're easy to take along and you can take a few different colors because of their small size. When I am stamping just at home, I like to use my Hero Arts and my Simon Says Stamp die inks as well because I have a great assortment of colors and I really like how they stamp. And then you also want to have a little block that's kind of on hand and with your supplies, so you have it with you when you want to do some of your stamping. So now we're just going to take a closer look at the stamps. This is one of my favorite stamp sets out of all of the Studio L2E. It's called Planet. And these stamps are specifically geared for people like us who are crazy about our planners and want to kind of get creative with our planning rather than just write stuff in it. If you like to do like I do and be a little bit more creative and add some color and stickers and fun, then these stamps are perfect for that. So this stamp here is called Hydrate, and it's one of my favorites. And this is really fun if you like to keep track of your water intake on a daily basis. I like to just go ahead and stamp this underneath each of my days, and then I just use a highlighter that I keep kind of near my planner. And as I drink my 8-ounce glasses, so that's what I'm just kind of showing here, that each glass for me is representing one 8-ounce glass of water. And as I go ahead and drink those, I just kind of use my highlighter and color in each cup as I go. And it's just a great way to kind of remind yourself throughout the day, especially if you keep your planner kind of on your desk near you, that you need to be drinking your water, and then kind of just shows you over time that you kind of stayed consistent with it. So kind of just super fun. So then also there's these great icons. This one here is for the dentist, and then there's little different words that you can kind of combine with different things. So I usually like to use the icons for doctors and dentists. There's travel ones and just different ones that you can kind of put together. And then I just use my pens and go ahead and add dates and times if I need to. And then the fun payday one is another fun one if you like to keep track of when you're going to get paid. That's just an easy one that you can kind of stamp into your planner. I like to use that one in my budget planner. I actually have a smaller calendar that I specifically use just for my budgeting, which is also from Erin Condren. It comes with the new on-the-go notebook now, so I like to use that for my budgeting. So the payday one is fun in there. And then another great stamp set is the listed stamp set, which is kind of what I'm using here. And this one's really fun because you can create your own lists for different things like housework or just different things that you need to do on a daily basis or a weekly basis, however you want to do it. And you can kind of mix how you want to put this together. So you can put the lines that come on one stamp. You can add little symbols along the side. There's circles, there's squares, there's stars. And then you can go ahead and customize what different items you want to be adding to this little checklist. I like to do this for my housework, and then I just go ahead and check them off as I complete the tasks. And there's actually a checkmark stamp as well that you can use. I think it's in the Planet stamp set. I'm not really sure which one it's in, but if you even want to take it a step further, you can stamp your checks rather than actually writing them in. And there's some really fun different things. There's blog giveaway, there's workout, there's tutorial. So I mean, there's so many different things that you can use on a personal basis, on a blog basis, just all kinds of different words and sayings that you can put together. And then another favorite is this work plans one, which is kind of geared specifically towards your work day. It has a lot of great words like vacation day, sick day, if you want to keep track of those and whatnot. Just great words to use for any of your work-related stuff. And then another favorite of mine, just because I think it's cute and I like to use it, is the Today's Forecast stamp set. I think it's called Weather. And it just has all kinds of fun little symbols that you can use for the weather. And then it also has a couple of little words that goes with it as well. And this is really fun if you like to actually go ahead and see the weather and kind of plan a week ahead and kind of stamp it through your planner so you know what to expect in the upcoming days, or if you just like to track what the weather was doing on a certain day so that if you look back you can see what the weather was. This is just a fun, cute little stamp that you can do that with. And then I also like to put that right at the bottom of the planner if space allows, or I just put it in one of the empty spots up top. So then this little pointed stamp set is these little speech bubbles, and that's another favorite of mine. There's a couple of different sizes and shapes. There's the negative and the positive stamp, so you can do either or. And they just add a fun touch to the planner rather than just putting the words in. You can actually stamp inside that bubble. And then for some people who don't like to stamp directly in the planner, you can also do it directly on label stickers, which is another fun way to do it. And then just go ahead and adhere those directly in the planner. So that's just a little overview of my Studio L2E stamps and how I like to use them in my planner. I definitely recommend them if you like to do creative planning. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.